And Denver getting set to take the field. On 1st and 10, Simeon. Left side here to Sanders. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think, a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
To throw on second is Simeon. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. To the air again, Simeon. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 10 catches, 126 in the yardage department for Thomas in Week 14. He was actually one of 2 Broncos to go over 100. His partner in crime, Emmanuel Sanders, had exactly 100.
It wasn't that long ago we were talking about the lack of production out wide for them between Demarius games. But Sanders had a 100-yard game against Kansas City, followed it up with this one. These two guys are starting to get in sync again.
It's back alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Simeon throwing again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Simeon on 3rd down. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Here's Simeon. And Sanders has got it complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. The ground game, Charles, is really where the Broncos need to get things going. Devontae Booker, 3 carries, just 1 yard in Week 14. They got Justin Forsett now, but he really didn't do much. They got to figure it out.
It does tell you the value, though, of C.J. Anderson, doesn't it? He's the starter that's been lost. Most people thought that Devontae Booker was actually drafted to replace C.J. Anderson. Instead, he's not able to keep up the same pace, and it's really affecting their offense.
On 2nd down, here's Simeon. Being chased out left. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Yeah, they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib.
When we talk about Aqib Talib, technique is not the word that comes to mind, but don't worry about that. This guy anticipates as well as anyone in the league, and he did just that, picking off another pass.
The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field, and to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before that. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Demaryius Thomas, 56 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the #1 thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
So the Patriots coming out now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And complete on the right side to Bennett. There goes Martellus Bennett. 20. And still fighting. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Martellus Bennett, 69 yards. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
So they're going to go for 2. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Brady will look to throw for it. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
So they got the 6, now the extra 2 on the conversion. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Okay, well, we have a second here. Let's talk NFC playoff picture. If it ended today, Cowboys, Lions would have the bye. Then the Bucs, Giants, Seahawks, and Falcons all would be in.
And let's break it down just a little bit farther. Let's talk about the NFC East, which looked like an absolute lock for Dallas, and it might still be. But the Giants are still there. Remember, they own the tiebreaker over the Cowboys. If they finish in a tie, and in the NFC South, Atlanta and Tampa Bay are going to come down to the wire.
Neck and neck, both 8-5. Throwing on third down, Simeon. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And the ball is knocked out. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover. On first down, this is Forsett. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And ready now for 2nd and 9. To throw on second is Simeon. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at this. Jeez, they don't even want to let their guys get a drink of water. All right, 3rd quarter, let's get to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman. Intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
To throw is Simeon. And caught right side, Green. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. Simeon. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Norwood that time. And it's fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
20, 52, check 4.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The new acquisition, Martellus Bennett, the intended target. Well, a fun league-wide story, no matter who we're covering, is Detroit. Another come-from-behind win for Matthew Stafford and company. They're now 9-4 this year.
How about 13 games? 12 of them they've been behind in the fourth quarter. 9, as you just mentioned, they've won. And Matthew Stafford's the key reason why. He has to be in the discussion for most valuable player, the way he's rallied his team. And I'm going to flip it over. There's one other guy we've got to talk about from the AFC side. He had a rough game in his last out against Kansas City. But Derek Carr has had a magnificent year, and the two of them are both playing hurt. Injuries to their throwing hands.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And complete on the right side to Bennett. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Brady again. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards there for number 15.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. Well, here in the booth, we have a playoff picture if it ended today, and I'm looking at the AFC to take a quick pivot. At Patriots, Chiefs, Raiders, all looking very good past that. A lot of shuffling still could be done.
Well, let's face it, AFC East has been locked down for a lot of years, so we know how that's going to turn out. But let's head out west, because Oakland and Kansas City are tied at 10-3, but Kansas City's...
Demaryius Thomas, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Broncos have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. So now they'll try it again as they line up to go for 2. They'll try and sneak it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The penalty got him half the distance to the goal, down to the 1, made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there. And they did it successfully.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So there's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
And quickly, they get to the line. They come out 5 to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Brady. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Brady now on 1st down. And right side caught Hogan. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Slant route caught by Edelman. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
Right 20. 50 cover. Let's go. Let's go. Right 20.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Brady. Flushed out right, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it. And the Broncos go to a nickel set on third down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Right 20. Go. Check 15. Check 15.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Brady's going to look to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
No gain, and it's second down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And, you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Now Brady, and he rifles one incomplete. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. They give him 12 yards and a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the 1st down.
Brady going to throw. And Edelman got a big game going. That's complete again. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run it now out of the gun. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Hitting the home stretch here in a great game, a tie game. Let's see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back.
White 20. Alabama. 80.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Tie game late, and the offense really has to be conscious of the clock here as it's becoming a factor late in this ball game. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Martellus Bennett, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Norwood. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, here's Simeon. Looking deep for Demarius. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Got a man. He finds Sanders. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw. He's got time. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Rodninkovich in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll look to throw. Surveying the field. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
Desperation time for Simeon on fourth. And Latimer's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now a first down following that long gain. And they're going to speed things up here. He's back to throw. Drops it underneath for Booker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. He'll look to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Simeon now to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats inbounds.
And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas given 6 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Brady going to throw. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.